James Shields made it official yesterday. 4 years, $75 million with the San Diego Padres. Of course, they have a house in Rancho Santa Fe, which is nearby. So James will now be the ace of a staff that's ready to compete, according to him.
This organization is ready to win now, and that's what attracted me to the San Diego Padres, is the fact that I'm ready to win now. I mean, this is, I'm accustomed to winning, and I want to spend the rest of my career winning.
In all reality, it came down to the Cubs and the Padres, and
Wow.
two great managers. And I think I made the right decision here. And I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy to be a Padre.
So he dropped that news on Thursday morning on the radio about that it came down between the Padres and the Cubs. So let's play this little game. Are the Padres with James Shields better than the Cubs would have been with James Shields? Do you understand the question?
I understand the question, Chris. No, I think the Cubs with James Shields are better. I think the Padres with James Shields are good, but I don't know if I can say they're better than the Cubs would be with Lester Shields.
I agree with you. As much and as many moves as A.J. Preller made with the Padres, there's still some questions about them, certainly defensively in the outfield. We know that they're not going to be dead last in runs scored like they were a year ago. But the Cubs prospects that are everyday ball players are so interesting. And the fact that James Shields would then be your number 2 behind John Lester, you think of that 1-2 punch, and then the year that Arrieta had as well. And then they've got some serviceable arms. Boy, all of a sudden, you're talking about a real interesting team if James Shields had been there.
Yeah, it is, Chris, and it's a lot of hoopla with their prospects, the Cubs, the remote watchers, stoppers with Solar and Baez. So Bryant's going to be up there eventually. So there is a lot of hoopla on prospects. Looking at their rotation, yes, the Cubs would have been, better. We're saying by a click. But he's not with the Cubs. Let's address this with the Padres. Right now, I think the key addition to that starting rotation is if Ian Canny can get back to form of 2 years ago. We talked about it a few days ago because I like this rotation. Bud Black will have them pitching. Their bullpen is always good. The left side of the infield is the question mark. I believe in Will Middlebrooks if he steps in and he could be the guy a couple years ago, relax and just play baseball because he's a big, tall, strong third baseman that I think has a lot of potential. So I like this situation where James Shields is at, plus it's home.
Yeah, and nobody's going to begrudge him for taking a contract from a team where he has a house built. I mean, that's the thing. You can't ever get mad. He's got one time to really strike it rich in his career and decide where he wants to play for himself, okay? And he did it. So I'm happy for him. I just think the Padres are super interesting. I don't know if they're better than the Dodgers. I don't know if they're better than the Giants. But I think the good news is we've got 3 competitive teams there in the NL West.